Yay, we're back. Awesome. It told me that I could just resume where we stopped, and I tried to do that, and I sat and I never could get it to work. So there may be some cursing involved if that was actually still live, like it said. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Melanie. Goodness. What were we discussing? I missed you too. That just worked me all over. Now I don't remember what we were talking about. It has been forever. Hi, Missy. Oh, was Mousy Deb gonna make it back? She had just got here. Markers. I knew we were talking about markers, but I can't remember what we were talking about. The markers. I think I was discussing what I had found would not bleed through on the Johanna Basford paper. Um, that's what I thought, Missy. Um, yeah. I use a lot of gel pens in my Johanna Basford because I am a marker girl. I mean, I'm starting to work with my pencils a lot more, but right now my extent of those pencils are more than anything shading over my marker work just to add shading and things like that. But my gel pens do well, Pip pens do well, Crayola Super Tips do well. Double check on your like Tombos. Tombos have a tendency to be super juicy and bleed some. So I would definitely test before I put a Tombow in a Johanna Basford book. Maybe some of these guys can tell you if they've ever done that and if it didn't bleed, but I've kind of been afraid to test that in mine. Um, Nancy, a little bit, yes, thank you very much. They've got me on some pretty strong antibiotics, and they are tearing my stomach up, causing some pretty bad cramping, but it will definitely be worth it in the end. I had to get some booty shots. Those things hurt so bad. And the medicine going in hurts worse than the needle. You know, I'm not afraid of needles. I mean, I've got tattoos, so I'm definitely not afraid of needles. But that medicine burns so bad when it goes in. I'm going to have all kinds of lines if I don't start concentrating on what I'm doing. And I want to chat. I want to chat. I think I like this live stream stuff because I have a hard time figuring out what to chat sometimes about, but this is pretty easy. Uh, Missy, are you asking what brands of gel pens? Um, Gel pens, you know, you can get gel pens in all kinds of price ranges. Um, from super expensive to very affordable. In my opinion, I would have rather have a decent quality gel pen and have more gel pens than have really nice expensive gel pens and not have a lot of colors. Um, if you're okay with smaller amounts of gel pens in a set, you know, at least a set big enough to color with, the colorants are probably some of the best that I've used. If you want more, I would go with something like Super Doodle or AN Art, AEN Art. Theirs are pretty good. Um, yes, Dee Dee, they did. I haven't tried the Tam Kim. I've been wanting to try those. My next ones I want to try too, I think, are the Fila's. Has anybody tried those Fila's? And I'm a huge fan of um, the glitter gel pens. That's like my favorite. And those or the metallics. Oh, and my goodness, those daggum dual hybrids and sparkle pops, they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Expensive, and there's only like 8 colors, but beautiful. You see this? I forgot that. I forgot that too. And none of you are screaming at me. That means you're not paying attention. You're chatting. Just kidding. Chat away. That's a huge set, the 320. See, I like the glitters and stuff, and I think, what is it, 120 glitters that they have? You don't like the Feelers, VG? Why? Yes, Pamela. I love me some glitter gel pens. Flow better. In my opinion, the pastels and the neons and all of those, the regular basic color gel pens, they don't they don't flow well, and I don't like that. And yeah, I'm sorry. Happy birthday, Missy. Happy early birthday, Missy. That was very rude of me. I just went in answering your question and didn't even tell you happy birthday. Thank you, Ollie. Um, Missy, yeah. There's Deb. Hi, Mousy Deb. You made it back. Hi, Linda. Yeah, Deb, that's pretty much all I buy too, is the glitters. Because they just, to me, they flow better. I mean, I spend more time trying to make the others work than I do actually coloring with them. I have the 48 glitters for the Colorits. I don't have their full set, even of the Colorits, so I don't know if they work any better than some brands, but I've just never had any luck, so I just don't buy them unless they're the glitter. Hi, Beth. Premier Gel Pens. I'm going to get there with the pencils, Melanie. I really am. Popcorn. I want some popcorn. Numbers on the Reons, I think. R-E. I don't think it was Recon. I think it's R-E-A. It's either R-E-A-O-N or R-A-E-A-O. I don't know. It's like Reon or something like that. Yeah, I don't like them either. Dee I personally think that my A-N arts, A-E-N arts, I think they work better than those, the Reons or whatever. Um, I mean, that was just kind of my opinion, but the price was right when I bought them. And that's kind of what I do with the more budget brands. I keep them, on my wish list, and I look at them and I keep an eye on the price. And when the prices drop, that's when I snag them. I've been able to get them $9.99 for 100 sets, and I think right now that I think the Fila's are maybe like $18.99, but that's the 240, which is the 120 with 120 refills. So I'm not sure if that's hair or not, but it just became hair, and I don't think it was. And that's, kind of the price range I try to stay in. I do like those colorets, though, the glitters, and the refills are generally $9.99. Cali Art gel pens, I have not tried them. I would like to. I really would. I haven't tried those yet. I like white cheddar popcorn. That stuff is amazing. Oh, I had a question for some of you guys. How many of you have used the Amazon Basic pencils? I'm not trying to change the subject off of gel pens. I'm sorry, Pamela. I, I want to hear about the Cali Arts too. So, Ollie, you like them. Um, I got mine in the mail today. The price finally dropped to get on those, and it was like $18.86 for the 72. Granted, it's nowhere near as good as the $14.99 price that I missed out on. But 5 of those pencils just started crumbling on me when I was swatching them. I think they are bright. I think they are vibrant. I think they are definitely a soft core pencil. But I don't know what the deal was. They just were just crumbling away. I mean, chunks crumbling. Yeah, the Amazon Basic pencils did. Yeah, Ollie, I thought so too, because everybody has just raved and raved and raved about those pencils. And then when I got them today and sat down to swatch them, I was like, something's not right with this. There's candy, 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 candy. Um, Dee Dee got those markers too. And she said that one of hers seemed excessively juicy on the chisel end. And she just laid it out on its side for, I think she said a day or so or something like that. And then the marker worked fine. So, I mean, I don't know if you might want to try that with those markers. And hi, hello. But yeah, I don't use things that hurt my hands either, BG. I have enough issues. I'm getting pretty bad arthritis in a couple of my knuckles. And I mean to the point that it hurts to physically touch my knuckle and like put pressure on it. I thought arthritis was always just going to be something that hurt to move it. But no, it's like here, it hurts to just like put pressure on it. So yeah, I don't play when it comes to anything that's going to hurt my hands. Dee Dee, if you're talking to me, I've actually thought about it, but the only problem is they're probably not on sale anymore. So, I mean, it's a bad set. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to close this eye in like this and then do a little bit of work on that eye. I gave my feelers to a friend. I thought the feelers were okay. Arteeza's kind of eh. But what I really like is the Sergeant Art Supremes. I've really been digging those. How do you like the Arteza fine liners? Yes, they'll work for Johanna Bastford. Missy, have you ever tried the Staedtler Tri-Plus fine liners? If you have, that's pretty close to uh, the Artezas. Deb, um, yeah, the unpronounceable 15.99 markers. That's what I was just talking about. Candy got those and she had like 4 leaky markers. Dee Dee had 1 leaky marker, but it's kind of fixed itself after she cleaned it up. So I don't know what the deal is with those things. Yeah, I can't use the Crayolas. Oh, goodness. This is getting fast. The Staedtler, BG. Staedtler fine liners. The Tri-Plus. And Bluefinger, I do. I like the Stibilos better too. Personally, but I think the Artezas compare more to the Staedtlers. My goodness. Can't find my pens. Yeah, then Deb, you probably wouldn't like. Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you, Linda. You probably wouldn't like the Artezas because that's what I thought they were most like. And I tried them in different because when I first tried to swatch those Artezas, they were horrible. I was like, ugh, I don't want to get it at all. But then I tried them on some better paper and they worked fine. And I compared them to Staedtlers and I thought it was about the same. It always makes me nervous trying to do something with these eyes because I think she leaves these way too open or way too. She doesn't put enough black in the eyes, in my opinion. Ooh, first time trying to do this on camera. Well, live anyway. Okay. So what color do you guys think the background should be? Some of my Arteza fine liners seem really dry too, and some seem really good. So it was crazy. Hannah Lynn eyes. Those don't bother me too bad. The fact that they're not closed, I know that drives Ann nuts. Oh, no, not glitter. Light blue. Blue. Looks like blue's winning on that. Okay, I got this thing to show you guys. Deb L's already seen this. Well, she's seen a picture of it, but it actually came in the mail. It's a hoot nanny. At least I think it is. I love it. Do you guys remember when I was showing in my haul and I showed the Pebbles chalks and I said, look, it comes with a roach clip on a stick. You remember that? Yeah. And I was like, if you don't know, then you're too young. Hi, Erica. This is the the Pebbles chalk. And this is the little roach creep on a stick. And back in the day, um, way back in the day, people would use these. Jalapeno on a stick reference. You got that, Candy? Yes. Back in the day, back in the 60s or whatever, people would use these for unmentionable things that aren't legal. And roach clip, exactly. And so yeah. So I thought that was really cool. And I'm like, okay, um I've got other soft pastels to use, and I think it's a neat idea. I'd have never thought of it. So yeah, right, Ollie. I didn't say what it was used for. Unmentionables. So look at this. I found this on eBay and I absolutely love it. Okay, it is so pretty. And I searched using different terms to find this. And it's funny the way it's listed because they're calling it a jewelry helper, but they're also calling it by its other name. Well, they're using a different word. They're not using roach clip or anything. But anyway, here it is. Ready for this? Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. It's purple and I love it. What do you think, BG? Now that's what's too funny. It's so awesome. Yep. Yeah, I got it off of eBay. So, okay, so you guys think blue. And Gary was so, oh, we're going to start buffering. No, we're not. Okay. And Gary was so funny because he told me, isn't it one, it's beautiful, isn't it, Pamela? Yes, it is. And Gary told me, he goes, Donna, you don't ever need to travel with that in the car. And I was like, what do you mean I don't need to travel with that in the car? And he's like, Donna, there is no police officer in his right mind that's ever in a million years going to believe your cocky mamie, I use it for art story. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry you're having some anxiety, Dana. My anxiety gets so bad. It's just, that's what coloring is a lot about for me. Hi, Hillary. Oh, thank you, Hillary. And you come in right as we're discussing crazy stuff. Hi, Lisa. How are you, sweetheart? I'm just finishing up this background. I wanted to come in and test the live stream because I want to do my giveaway on the 15th, the actual announcement, and like a color for the Did he really, Nancy? Did he see it? Did you show him? Maybe I should keep a copy of this video right here with me all the time to say, see, officer, it's for art. But yeah, I wanted to test this because I want to do that as a live stream, and I just had to see how this worked. I should have probably been seeing how to set up moderators and stuff like that too, but so should I not use that? Oh, Nancy, I'm so sorry. Thank you, BG. Oh, good night, Rochelle. We'll see you later. Thank you for coming in. But I was using these little puffball things and I was like trying to hold them in my fingers. And it was just crazy. Nancy, he passed away this January, sweetheart. That's so tough. It was 2015 when I lost Brooke, and there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about her all throughout the day, truly. Today was actually kind of tough because, thank you, Lisa. Um, I was just taking a shower earlier today and I started thinking about her, and just one little thing will get said or something by someone during a day, or something will happen, and it just kind of overtakes you. And losing someone, a child or a sibling or a parent, that's a tough, tough loss. Oh no. No, BG, you can't. You really can't. Excuse me. But on a happy note, I there were some videos, a couple videos and audio clips of Brooke um, in the couple years, before she passed away, and I had those and they were gone. I couldn't find them, and it was, oh my goodness, it was driving me crazy, and it had for a couple years, and then just the other night, there they were, right there on my computer. I found them. So that was super nice to know that I've got those again, and I can, at least hear her voice when I need to. And it had been probably 2.5 years since I had seen those videos. So it was emotional, but it felt wonderful. And it is. I mean, Lisa, it doesn't matter if it's, yes, it was her, Hillary. That's what I thought too. But, Lisa, it doesn't matter if you have a baby, you know, just in, if you're pregnant and you lose a child, you were still a mother. You experienced that. If you, have a child for one day, or if you have a child for 10 years, or in my case, 13 years, almost 14 years, and you lose that child, or, you know, I'm sorry, it's tough. You're a mom, and it doesn't matter how old that child is. All right, I didn't mean to start a depressing conversation. So what do you guys think? I think she's a cutie patootie. And you guys just remember, if I am ever arrested, you saw this. I'm calling you in as witnesses. This is an art tool. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Ollie. All right. I guess I am just about to end the video. It's been so much fun, and there's 32 people, and that just... Oh, Dion, I'm so sorry. Please don't cry. Oh, Nancy, this is cutie patootie. It's Little Smarts, Deborah Muller. I'm glad you caught it too, Candy. Yeah, how I hold the ball, that's for sure. I love her books too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I had so much fun, and yeah, if you guys really enjoyed this, I'll try to come on live more often. I really liked being able to chit chat, and big hugs, Kim. And it was really it was really awesome. And it was so easy to chat this time. I wasn't, having to think of things to talk about. It came so naturally. Oh, I love you guys so much. All right, I'm gonna close this out. Thank you, Blue Petal. Yeah, I'm just glad you were here, Mousy Deb. I really am. Thank you. I don't want to. Jennifer Stay is live streaming tonight on Facebook, and I think she's starting right now over on Facebook. And I definitely don't want to run into Jennifer's time. Yes, ma'am. I'll do a poll about the live stream. You guys watch the community board, and I'll post about that. I know, right? That's awesome. All right, guys. I will see y'all later. Love you too, Candy. And as always, peace, love, and happy coloring. I will see you guys later. Bye.